Okay, time to hunt down a lich kill. Hold on. Yeah, let's get everything perfect. Let's keep our streak going. This will be the 225th video. June 1st. God, everything's just like slightly out of place. Okay. There we go. We, everything should be totally fine. Now. Yeah, it's weird, right? Maybe they're doing some behind-the-scenes stuff. It was weird that it wasn't a... If that had just been an issue with Streamlabs, I'd have been like, that's pretty much par for the course. But it seems like it's actually Twitch. Ooh. Alright, it's been a couple days since I've actually played this game. It always feels good to be back at it. I think I played it a little bit Sunday night. It's Wednesday now. Weird. He's doing like a PUBG tournament right now, isn't he? Is it like custom maps or custom events? Because it looked like everybody was parachuting into this tiny area. And they already had weapons. That's pretty cool. I'm glad that PUBG is letting it be more in the hands of the players. It seems like Fortnite, for all of its constant updates, still didn't add like a sandbox mode or a practice mode to practice building, or closed servers to just play with your friends or anything like that. Which is really strange to me. It's war mode? Oh. War were declared. Okay. This is a good fight. I can still fuck it up. Believe you me. I don't want to, but I might. Oh, fuck. Damn, this is a bad spot. Whoa, okay. Need him to jump in the middle during that. We'd like to get Lead God Lich Ball if possible. It's been a while since I've been able to do both in the same run. It's been kind of playing a little sloppy recently. Okay, that's a better spot. Woo! Let's keep going. Come on, one more hit, I believe. No? There we go. Yeah, the single player mode. There's a single player mode in Fortnite if you, I guess, buy the game. I guess that's, you have to buy PUBG. That co-op mode, I would love to, I would actually love for that game to be available. But I don't know. I can't bring myself to pay for it. It's good to get Casey again. It's been a little while. I actually passed up Casey the last couple times it showed up. What'd you give me, pup? Heart? It's not very useful right now. Oh, shit. Alright, well, yeah, we need Gundromeda Strain. I mean, we don't need it, but... minus 25% health on every enemy for the rest of the game. I think we should probably go after it. Go after it. Learn to talk. So we need one more cent for that. We have enough keys to be good. It'd be nice if we could afford another one, but we don't need to. We prefer Gundromeda Strain over opening the chests on this floor. I kind of forget that PUBG has a different business model than Fortnite, and that it's not free to play. Makes its early access seem a little bit more ridiculous, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe it just means I should expect more from Fortnite, or more from PUBG, even though it's made a lot less money than Fortnite at this point. Like, it's made a ton of money, especially worldwide, but I don't know, the free-to-play model is just crushing it for Fortnite. That's why you always open the browns. So we'll get these. Yeah, we're not going to be able to afford another key, but we'll open the blue because it might be a table tech item. It does. But if you think that PUBG doesn't have cheaters, I think you're sadly mistaken. The little kid aspect, yes, I understand that. If I had a kid and he wanted a new game and he could either get one that I had to pay nothing for, or one that I had to pay $40 for, yeah, he'd probably end up with the $40 one. I mean, you'd probably end up with a free one, especially if I didn't know shit about games. But yeah, I think cheaters are very rampant in PUBG, and I think Epic is actually probably just straight up better at handling hackers, or quicker about it. So I have this thing pulled up. I was eating a salad a little while ago, and I pulled up a Kotaku article about Fallout 76, and they are saying that it is an online survival game a la Rust, which would be very surprising, but apparently they were looking to put multiplayer in Fallout 4, and they decided to scrap that and make its own entry in the series. And apparently 76 is the shelter that opened only 20 years after the nuclear bombs went off. So it's less futuristic, which is pretty exciting, but I don't know if I want to play an online survival game. I don't know, Bethesda is kind of one of the kings of single-player content. It'd be great if they could just do that well and leave the online stuff to the indie developers. But I mean, let's be honest, the money is in online survival games. And Bethesda is a money-hungry company. Not worse than anybody else. But, you know, that way they can really press their thumb down on the mods issue. Can't allow mods because shit. It gives an unfair advantage to certain players. Then the only mods they can do are their custom cosmetics or whatever. See? See how they got around that whole argument? The Content Creators Club or whatever. Yeah, I think that Epic is very fast about not letting hackers or cheaters kind of ruin their cash cow. I don't really understand why PUBG... I think PUBG is almost like too international for its own good at this point. I know this is probably going to sound like xenophobic or something, but it's so big abroad that they have to deal with the legality of practices in a lot of countries, and I think banning might be kind of, especially for a paid game, might be something that's a little harder to work with. I know that Blizzard has, like, periods of banning. They just don't do it all the time rapidly because, I don't know, they gotta keep so many countries satisfied with their handling of so many different things. Also, if anybody's doing better than From Software on banning and dealing with hackers, then they're doing a good job in my opinion, because holy shit, the hackers in Dark Souls. Holy shit. Like, they're nigh on ruining me and Ebsquatchula's experience with the game. Especially Sar Leopold, or Vomit Me Flies, intentionally destroying our fun in Dark Souls 2. That guy sucks. Yeah, I think there needs to be, what there needs to be is a very, very clear language about it. I think temporary bans are good, but temporary bans don't need to end up being the only thing that's ever done. Because then they'll just play on another system, dude. Especially a free game like Fortnite. I mean, if I got temp banned on Fortnite on my PC, I would just plug it in on my freaking PlayStation. Yo, Roddy! Yeah, I have to work a double tomorrow, so I gotta be in early, so I wanted to get this going a little on the quick side. Happy to have you, Roddy. Yeah. Whoop. What the fuck was that? Oh boy. That was terrible. Alright, we will probably buy the Low Bomber for two reasons. One, because I actually just like it. Okay. Woo! And two, because I can then comfortably use blinks at all times. Oh, I already fought the boss. Weird. How did I not realize that? 30, 42. Okay, cool. Dude, I got a Gundromeda strain, so this run is going to be Fast one. Hey, shop prices are discounted. Okay. Should have done that first. Well, fast for me. Which is, you know, not usually very fast, but... Let's go ahead and get this and get up on out of here. What do I want to use? I mean, it's not terribly smart to use... Casey while holding the thing. Oh, well. I don't think I actually needed that. So how do you feel about Fallout 76 potentially being, yeah, it's going to be, if I get to the Abbey, it's going to be mostly me causing damage to my own self. But it's all right. Having less health on the Old King is going to be wonderful, though, if I make it. I think Fallout 76, according to Kotaku, who tends to have the inside scoop on Bethesda games, they're saying it's going to be an online survival game. And I think if it's not direct microtransactions, it's going to be cosmetics and the like up to the teeth. They're going to use it as a way to replace their content, their creators club or whatever they called it, their paid mods system. But it's Bethesda Austin, I think. It's like their new studio that was the studio that was working... Oh, fuck. That was actually working on Fallout 4's multiplayer. So at least it's a different group within the group. I think it's crazy that Battlefront 2 actually went... They took out all their microtransactions. Crazy and way too late. Oh boy. Alright. Well, yeah. Can we afford it? 3 more. Oh, you're one of those that hates any Bethesda-made game. Only likes New Vegas. Yeah, I disagree with you on this one, Captain Roddy, but to each his own. I loved Fallout 3. I played the shit out of it. I wasn't looking for a game where every nebulous decision had a different outcome. I think they should just have 2 different series with different names at this point. Yeah, but that's one of those things, like, I hated New Vegas. I felt swamped in New Vegas. I felt overwhelmed because the number of choices and their unknown effects was so great that I was afraid to do anything. You talk to one guy that you just met at random and suddenly somebody across the map hates you for good. I would see someone died, like, in the background from a choice that I wasn't sure I made, or if it was the game just kind of accidentally killing characters. I don't know. I didn't finish my playthrough of Fallout New Vegas because I met, like, Kaiser's Legionnaires or whatever, and it was after I had spent a ton of time in Vegas itself and done the whole house quest and all of that, and I felt fucking just drowning in fear that every choice I made was going to accidentally destroy some other quest line. I didn't want to play the game, you know, I didn't want to have to play the game 15 times to make sure that I didn't miss entire giant chunks of the experience. And while I do understand having some of the stuff secreted away behind decision-making processes and things like that, giving it a real role-playing experience is phenomenal, and I'm glad that they do it. And I'm glad that New Vegas exists for the people that want that game, but thinking that every game needs to play like that to really be a Fallout game is, I think, the problem. I do think it gave it a ton of depth. It also gave it a ton of, I don't know, a sense of overwhelming dread before you did everything. I wanted to play, like, Fallout 4, I know that the story was pretty vacuous, but I got to play that game and experience 90% of what I wanted to experience in that one playthrough, that one 120-hour playthrough. I didn't have to play it 4 times to get there, you know? I think there's depth and then there's depth, and sometimes, for me at least, and I'm not saying this is for everybody or needs to be in every game, but for me, I want to be able to have what I can consider a full experience without having to start from scratch and make every opposite decision arbitrarily. Alright, this run is going pretty well. That gun is going straight to hell. La 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 la. What if the unfinished gun became something like the Bible, where you use it on the Lich and it does like 500% damage or something? Something like that. Like, what if the unfinished gun just did something? Because if it did like 5 times damage, it wouldn't make it an instant Lich kill, which I don't see why that's a problem. But it would make it worth holding on to. Or even if you had to, like, you had to use it on a certain number of bosses. Like, you had to get a kill shot. Some way that, like, it really mattered and it made you use the weapon to get the benefit, you know? Oof. I don't know. I felt like the synths were kind of a natural progression of the story. A story of a post-apocalyptic world where technology was kind of the root of the problem. They were already doing robot stuff with Liberty Prime and all of that. I think that people just don't like it because it didn't feel like what they, in their mind, defined Fallout to be. I think that oh shit, is the real problem with a lot of people's experience of the games, is that they come in with a notion of what they want Fallout to be, and then if it isn't that, then it's a problem. It's not a Fallout game to them. And I think that that's particularly true for Fallout 4. I think the main problem with it was that the choices were way too binary. I think the game needed to be different than Fallout 3. Like, they did so much with so many of the vaults in Fallout 3 that I think they really needed to go in a different direction. Like, they covered so many stories about how post-apocalyptic settings could warp people. And I think having... Oh, this is... No, wait, no, it's not. Never mind. I don't know. I'm glad that... I was glad that Fallout 4 was doing something different than Fallout 3 or New Vegas. I was glad that it was set in a different time and followed different rules because of that. Because, yeah, I mean, I didn't want Fallout 3 Part 2. That's what New Vegas felt like. But it also felt like Fallout 3 with crippling decisions around every corner. And why is that... Here's what I... Why is that a bad thing? Why is it bad that the technology didn't move beyond the 50s vibe at some point? Why did Fallout need to be the same game with the same kind of technology for it to be the same series? I mean, it's in its 5th fucking game. Its 6th game. I think it's time for a change. Like, Fallout 1 through 3... No, it was his 5th game. Was it? Or maybe it was his 6th. But Fallout 1 through 3 were pretty much the same scenario over and over. Fallout New Vegas was pretty much the same scenario with more gangs and more branching paths as 3. Like... I don't know. I didn't feel that way. I felt they kept enough of the charm, enough of the gameplay, enough of the characteristics of people's behavior, the sense of humor, the sense of aesthetic, sense of style, to give them the right to do something different on top of that. I feel like the Synths were a great addition, particularly because they allowed them to take what was kind of becoming a stale formula and push it in a new direction. Even partially. Like, I was more worried before 4 came out that it was going to be 3.5. Like, because I bought 3 again before it came out and played it, and I was like, man, I've already played the shit out of this game. Like, I just don't need to anymore. It's like everybody wants Pokemon to be like Generation 1 every time. Oh boy, that sucked. And they'll overlook the weird wackiness that didn't really work. Because it's what they, you know, got used to what they claim the series to be. Yeah, I don't know. I really disagree about Fallout 4. I think the main problem I had with it was, oh, that sucked. That it felt like you could just press the same button every time, and, you know, even though Mass Effect did that, I was getting kind of tired of it by the time. Like, the choice wheel in Mass Effect made decision-making the most simplistic thing it could be. If you wanted to be a renegade, you just went to the right. If you wanted to be, a paragon, you just went to the left. It was so mindless. And then it was just a button press in the right direction for Fallout 4. Oh, I played X and Y and Black and White, and I still loved them as much as I did Red and Green. I haven't played Sun and Moon. I'm waiting for the Switch version. The Switch, like, real, genuine, full Pokemon games. But yeah. That's another series I love, and people hate anything like, oh, those are goofy Pokemon. Well, so is fucking Executor, man. Like, a pile of fucking eggs. People say, oh, but at least it's not a live ice cream. It's a pile of eggs. I still love turn-based RPGs, and I love well-built ones, and Pokemon is kind of the, still to this day, the cream of the crop of that genre. What's the other? Both blue. Dang. Speaking of Pokemon. There are definitely some off-the-wall goofball Pokemon, but they've been there from the beginning. It's part of the character design. Yeah, I don't know. I think no matter what the genre of game is, once a game is past its like third entry, half of the people in the world are gonna hate it if it does anything different, and the other half are gonna hate it if it's the exact same game. So there's not really a way to satisfy. Like, let's look at Call of Duty. Call of Duty does the same thing for freaking 6 years in a row. Everyone hates it. It still sells like crazy, but it's like very easily kind of shit upon by the populace at large. The G-pop. And then you get to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 or whatever, and you're like, oh man, they're just releasing the same fucking game over and over. Why does this need to exist? That's what I was honestly worried about a Fallout series. I don't want to have I don't want to have the same experience over and over. I prefer changes. Like, leave the old ones. Like, that's always been my argument. Leave the old ones the same. Don't go back and repurpose those or add content that changes the core elements of the game. But if you make a new one, give me something straight up different. Give me something that's an unbelievable challenge to the, you know, the preconceived notion of what makes a game a Pokemon game. Like, or a Fallout game or whatever. Don't just rehash. Nothing's gonna kill my copy of Fallout 3. I mean, nothing's gonna take it off the planet, make it completely unplayable. But I don't need Fallout 4 to be Fallout 3 again. I think most of the Pokemon look real in all of the generations. Just the ones that don't are easy to pick out. Oh boy. Oh damn. That's crazy. So you ended up with 2 discs, like a mini CD and a full-sized? Oh, or did it put a circle inside the outside? That's, I don't know. Like, the Fallout argument to me is like, I don't really care about Fallout 76, especially if it's an online survival game, because I just don't play those for the most part. But like, I'm playing Dark Souls 3, and I went back and started playing Dark Souls 2, and all I could think the entire time was, oh my god, I'm glad they changed this as much as they did. Even Dark Souls 1, I feel the same way. Like, I'm so glad they went back and made this feel very, very different. Because I straight up don't need Dark Souls 1 3 times. Oh, okay. Got it. I need. Oh, we'll probably steal Shotgun Cola. Duh. You know what? Yeah, let's do it now. Oh, that sucked. Dude. That's like, to me, that's like when someone says, like, the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movies ruined their childhood. I just, like, my argument, my feeling about it is that, nah, it didn't change anything about your childhood. It didn't change anything about the, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon that was on in the 90s. And the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoon that was on in the 90s didn't change anything about the comic book from Eastman or whatever. Like, there was no... That comic book still exists. It didn't, you know, release a director's cut that made it more like the show. It didn't change the lore or history of that thing. Like, they're 2 separate entities. They just share the same name. Play Fallout 4 if you want something new. Play Fallout 3 and New Vegas if you want to play Fallout 3 and New Vegas, I guess. Yep. The purple star eggs are a bummer. I wonder if we're ever going to get back into co-op Stardew. I have, like, no time with my wife. Which sucks. This is my favorite boss to get when I have the decoy. Because he will just hang out down there. Oh, fuck! Oh, I saw that happening too. That was so bad. Well. Should not have been hit there. Name it Ducky O'Hare. We're talking about nostalgia and stuff. There goes my lead god. There goes my god. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There goes my god. And I say it's alright. Boodly, 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 boodly. Shit. I didn't have a charge on the decoy. Jeez, okay. Now we just need one of the guns that really takes advantage of that. Like the Scrambler. Or the Stingar. Duck feet are really good for making friends, but that's pretty much all they're useful for. And eggs, of course. I feel like all your rabbits are going to be a little upset about. Ducky. Oh wait, no, it's duck feather. It's rabbit's foot that people love. But I think both of them are beloved. Whoa, shotgun cola feels like it's kicked in a high gear all of a sudden. Quackenbush. The only good bush is a quackenbush. I got a chicken, and the game named it Miso, and I was for every animal I got in my game, I had to come up with a name for it, or it didn't feel like mine. But Miso was like too perfect. No, Miso's our cat, I think. It's so weird that I never noticed that those guys don't get all tangled. They don't get rectangled. Oops. If they're jammed. Where are we? Let's keep going. Ah, one more. Whoa. Enemies that explode. Excuse me, look really fucking cool. Jackie bought some almonds, some like unsalted almonds, and the first time I ate them, I was like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my entire life. And the second time I ate them, I was like, these are fucking growing on me. I don't know how it happened. I mean, I don't think we're going to flawless this one, so let's just get it out of the way. Got 3 blanks. We're going to use them. This isn't the gun I equipped, is it? We're gonna get some bouncy shots on these guys or get this one to bounce back. Shit. Alright. Lost of the blanks. Oh, it was still around? Crazy. And we flawless at night. Alright. Surprises all around. The Treadnought, like the easiest freaking boss in the game, I just stand and take a bullet to the side of the head. This guy, though? I very intelligently use all of my skills and my abilities. Get out of here. Do you have your axe leveled up? Also, why do you want to upgrade your house so much? I think all the last step does is allow you to get a kid. Oh shit. Still haven't found the shop. Weird. If there's anything worth attempting to steal, I will do exactly that. From this, the final shop. Yes, perfect. Oh. I guess I didn't realize that. I never got a horse. Man, you'll start... There's a... if you want hardwood, there's a... You know where the secret woods are? Roddy? Because... You should just get it there. Oh, that's where you're getting it. All right. All right. Something else to sell. Nice. I wish I could, I can do regular drawings of pixel art. It's outside of my field of, ability. I don't know why. I even made some pixel art for my channel, a little bit based off of Gungeon's pixel art, and it ended up looking like trash with her hand in her ass. Wait, no, looking kind of dumb with her fingers and her thumb. How am I supposed to get down there? Thank you. I have two least favorite rooms in this game. This is one of them. The other one is the room with the fire spit in the middle of it on Bullet Hill. Probably this one, right? Oh, only had 12 used on it. Oh well. Dude, I love freaking Andromeda Strain. That was such a good first floor pickup. Oh yeah, I also have stout bullets. That's why I'm doing more damage. Get rid of my curse. Maybe at the very end of the floor, when curse and money stop mattering. But until then, no thanks. Okay. Cool. Found our bullet hell gun. Still gonna use the Helix gun for bosses, it seems like. Well, no. Well, no. Hey, look at the decoy, you idiots. Looking at me. Damn, this run really popped off at some point. I guess it was Stout Bullets. Stout Bullets and Shaka Cola are making me just feel like I'm just flying through rooms. I actually saved it. Could have sold it, but I saved it, and it came in handy. So. Are you fucking kidding me? Don't run into me, dude. That sucks. I think it's so that you experiment. I mean, some people play the game without the wiki, and yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, you're on your own. You're gonna take a wild guess that this mushroom or whatever that you found is gonna help you out. There's gotta be some negatives in the game. Oh yeah, it does. Well, still, I don't know. I feel like there just have to be some negatives in the game. Maybe there's a situation where it'll give you health or something, but there's a negative. I don't know, game design that includes intentional negatives is... Sometimes it bugs me out, sometimes it, you know, bums me up the bum. So, I lose the chance to steal if I steal one of those. But I kind of want all three. Yeah. Trying to get enough money for the reload stone. And it's not gonna happen. 2 away. Wait, no, we can kill the dragon. Why don't I have any fucking keys? Alright, I'll get the reload stone, but let's just kill this guy first. God, I hate those skeleton skulls. No. That's true. But I can still only steal one thing. Well, here's what I'll do. Yeah, I got it. Trying to think, because I really want the extra blank, too. Because that's what makes the Full Metal Jacket good. Not gonna work. There's no way to get all three. That's okay. Yeah, but we all know a 10% chance is a 0% chance. Aw, shit, now I can't delete my hate. Or my curse, I mean. That's alright. I think it was only at like 3 or 4. Ugh, gross. It's like hyper gross. At my place. I actually don't know any of the lyrics to that song. That's a song from American Beauty that the cheerleading squad dances to. Oh wow, shoot the wall. Whoop, okay. Damn. Way more damage than I thought I was going to do. Holy shit, that was weird. I'm going to test something, because I think one of the rooms off of this is always... Yep, okay. So one of the rooms is only one room away every time, no matter what. Wow. always go for the reds first. Better red than dead. Shell, I believe. Alright, God. Oh, no! I was just about to talk about how much you have to focus in that room. Cool. So stupid. How come it seems like his blank is being affected by my amulet, but it isn't affected by my chaos amulet? Maybe it is. I thought I tested that, like, recently. My coolness is straight up ass this run, though. So the long reload time on the reload stone, or reuse time, is going to be kind of a problem. We'll probably get it in, like, once a phase, maybe. More blanks are great. More blanks are great. That off-the-screen long shot felt very, very good. Yeah, my curse is not bad enough to really be too much of a concern right now. Ah, dumb idiot. Just waiting for that fist. I'm waiting for that fist. Damn it. Trying to be a little bit too big for my britches there. It's the wrong way, dang it. Dang it, 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 dang it. Wrong way again. Fuck. Stout bullets, come on. Guess nothing else really matters. I feel like this bullet hell went by really, really quickly. Even with, like, the wrong paths towards the end. Come on, get up. Alright, first phase is this guy and nothing else? Okay, don't really know what else. Oh my god. I fucking forgot about that. Don't keep summoning dudes. It's too shitty. Come on. Be dead. Be dead. Kind of looking blind. Jesus Christ. There's about half of my health there. Or half of my ammo from that one. Blanks. 4 of them. Use the reload stone early. If possible. Oh boy. Alright. No! Okay, that was so freaking close. No, I walked into it. Fuck, man. No lead god, no lichy flaw. Oh, why can't I do this? God damn. Oh, his balls are too small. Why are his near balls too small? That was so weird. I never seen a small ball phase 3. Oh, I probably hit him away with my baseball bat. Me and my eyeball buddy just hanging out in outer space. He's got somewhere to be. Me just falling through the time zone. Time zone, that doesn't sound right. Oh well, we didn't get either. We kept our streak going. We're at 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That one hit from the tread nut kept the lead god away from us. And that one hit from the lich that I easily could have blanked, but I didn't. Oh, freaking well.